And we're going to stay in the vein of the Oscars and shortlists, because amongst things like Best Original Song shortlist and Best Score shortlist and Best a number of things, one of the other shortlists that got announced and released was a category that I am very interested in every year because I worked in this field, and that is the category of visual effects. The short list for visual effects has been released, and here are the, what do they got? 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, 10 films on the short list. Here are the 10 films on the short list. Top Gun Maverick, 13 Lives, Nope, Jurassic World Dominion, Fantastic Beasts, The Secrets of Dumbledore, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, Black Panther Wakanda Forever, The Batman, All Quiet on the Western Front, and Avatar The Way of Water. These are the 10, I think it's a little bit further down, Jonathan. These are the 10 nominees for Best Visual Effects. So here's the thing. I look at these 10 and we got to now try to figure, there it is there. Got to try to figure out which ones of these 10, because only half of these are going to end up getting nominations. Only half of them are. And remember, guys, this is not which one of these is the best movies, okay? They don't care about which one's the best movie. This is just the visual effects branch. They're just looking at the visual effects, nothing else. So you may be going, I didn't like Fantastic Beasts. That's irrelevant whether you like the movie. The question is which had the best visual effects. So I'm looking at this. Here are my picks for the best visual effects. That'll end up getting the 5 spots. Think what you will about the movie. Jurassic World Dominion looked pretty effing impressive. That looked really impressive. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, Fantastic Beasts and the Secrets of Dumbledore, Black Panther Wakanda Forever, and Avatar The Way of Water. I think those are, which one are you looking for?
I think Nope is going to win. I love what
I got different choices.
I get what they did with the UFOs. It's just my personal.
So those are the ones that I think, these are the ones that as I was trying the best I can to be objective, just looking at the visual effects and which ones impressed me the most. Those are the ones that I think will end up getting the nomination. And by the way, I don't think anybody's going to disagree about this. They might as well just mail the Oscar to James Cameron and his visual effects team now. There's no way Avatar is not winning Best Visual Effects. I cannot even remotely fathom that it's not winning Best Visual Effects. Anyway, which would be the 5 that you think will end up getting the nomination?
Okay, I'm going to go a little different. All Quiet on the Western Front, Top Gun Maverick, Doctor Strange, Avatar Way of Water, and The Batman. And I say that because I would lean into the reality. Thing about Top Gun Maverick is those effects are seamless. And they like they did a lot of reskinning of actual jet fighters in the movie.
It looked great.
Flawless. And the thing about visual effects is sometimes, and All Quiet on the Western Front recreating World War I to the extent that they did, it is unbelievable. It's amazing. I think Doctor Strange did things we haven't seen before. Different realms. Some of that stuff happened very quickly, but a lot.
What I think about when I think of Doctor Strange and the visual effects? I don't even think of any of that stuff. I think of trying to make an audience believe there's this ridiculous Dungeons and Dragons looking one-eyed monster in the city streets, tossing cars and crashing into buildings and looking absolutely photorealistic.
Yes.
That's the parts that I think
that's why I would give it up for that. And I think the Batman did a lot of great work making us believe in the city.
That's true. Yep.
And so the thing about Jurassic World Dominion, I just expect them to make photorealistic dinosaurs. The effects are great. They're great, but they're not groundbreakingly great. But I love them. It's the best dinosaurs you've ever seen.
Yeah, it was pretty damn good, man. Those effects were pretty. I think what I want about the movie itself, the effects were.
All I can say is I really wish that Don Shea and Joe Fordham and all of you guys that used to write and publish Cinefex magazine, I wish you'd publish a special issue on Way of Water. I know it's not going to happen.
just come out of retirement, brush off the old printing presses.
That's
and get
right,
one out
man.
just for
Just
this
give
one.
me give me a Cinefex, square bound Cinefex, make it 200 pages. I'll pay $50 for it, just for one last Cinefex on Avatar: The Way of Water. Please.
Would you like that in script form?
But Ray, you look. I would say this about Nope. The very few visual effects that are in the film, they look good.
Yeah.
It did look good. I don't know
I
that
just like the cloud hopping. That I was like, do that again when we're in the theater. Do that again. Let me see that thing. That thing looked cool to me. But yeah, you're
it did.
right.
It totally did look cool.
The more I think about it, you guys are right. The other ones are full of visual effects where it was just a moment in Nope where I was just like, oh, I've never seen that before.
Now there are some people who are look. I've seen some articles saying that Everything Everywhere All at Once got snubbed. I'm seeing a few people in our live chat as well mentioning Everything Everywhere All at Once. Boney Joseph is also like, what about Everything Everywhere All at Once? Everything Everywhere All at Once is, I've said for most of this year, I've said is my number one film of the year, and its use of visual effects were very creative. But it is clear to the eye that this is a low budget film. They did some really cool things, but there is nothing in I'm sorry. And I say this as the biggest Everything Everywhere All at Once fan. There was nothing in that movie that made me think, wow, this thing should really be heavily considered for best visual effects at the Academy Awards. And again, I say that as a huge fan of it, but no, I don't see it deserving a spot on there. Look, I wouldn't have complained if it was on the list.
Sure.
I wouldn't have complained. But as we look at this list, I'm not putting it ahead of Jurassic World. I'm not putting it ahead of, Thor: Love and Thunder wasn't on this list. And I wouldn't have put it ahead of Thor: Love and Thunder as far as its visual effects go. So I love the movie, but I don't think it deserves a spot on there. All right, guys, question is for you. What do you think about the 10 shortlists for the Best Visual Effects Academy Award? And which of those 10 do you think will get the 5 spots? Is it all just academic anyway? Because we all know it's going to go to Avatar. At least it really should. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. The holidays are officially upon us, and it's time to start celebrating. Do your thing and holiday your way with MeUndies. Because it's the most wonderful time of the year to try MeUndies, because they're currently offering a very merry deal. Get 20% off your first purchase with free standard shipping and free returns when you go to MeUndies.com/Campea. Guys, I've been wearing MeUndies for a while now because I used to be like everybody else. I would go to the big store, buy the biggest box of the most generic underwear, and I thought that was good enough. But ever since I started MeUndies and started wearing the most comfortable underwear I have ever worn in my life, I swear on this Christmas season, I will never go back. So get your holiday shopping finished early and start making time for yourself with the new MeUndies holiday collection. Their undies, long underwear, and sleepwear are made out of the softest, most supple fabric you've ever felt and are guaranteed to bring you comfort and joy to all of your loved ones. Shop their classic plaid prints for a traditional, picture-perfect style, or get festive with their adventurous limited edition sweater prints. Available in sizes extra small all the way through 4XL, MeUndies has what you need to make all of your favorite people smile this holiday season, all in one convenient place. So to get 20% off your first order, free shipping, and 100% satisfaction guarantee, go to MeUndies.com/Campea.